time, settings, then you hit like, you hit here with that, but you hit like 0, 0, point, and here it'll move it over, and then you hit A, and you hit stop again, so it's the number you just set. Yeah, so do hit settings, and change for like 0, 0. File. Okay, and then hit 5, you hit the stop button, and then it'll change. So you doesn't actually change
And good afternoon, everyone. Afternoon, I meant evening. It's 8 p.m., guys. It shows you how tired I am. Welcome in, everyone, here to game number 1 of week number 5 here of the North Shore Inland Adult Hockey League. My name is Dylan Grant. Big thank you to Grady Sass for covering for me last week, even though he may have made fun of me and chirped me a bit, but that's okay, Grady. I still love you. And we are underway with our game 1 of the night with the Great Guys taking on the Grizzlies. Both teams coming with a 2-2 record. In goal for the Grizzlies is going to be none other than Bradley Cooper. And for the Great Guys, it's going to be Aiden Fisher. Bouncing puck up in the air. It's going to be knocked down into the corner. Onto the stick of Kindry. Kindry loses control of the puck. Now it's turned over. Now Barlovois has a break. Barlovois in. Shoot. Cooper kicks at the pad. Now it's over to Purves. Shane Purves trying to battle in the corner. Can't come away with that loose puck as it's knocked away. Now it's the Grizzlies. Williams shooting, blockered aside by Fisher. Into the corner. Puck comes over to the far side. Great Guys still control as they break through center. Barlovois drops it behind onto the stick of Abbott. Abbott drives the right side. Abbott still controls. And then it's turned over. Now it's back onto the stick. There is Mitchell Williams down the left wing. Williams down the wing. Fakes across. Shot. Scores. Grizzlies strike first. And a minute and a half in, Grizzlies lead 1-0. Face-off control win by the Great Guys. It's going to be onto the stick of Cameron Chin. Chin's going to throw it over to the far side. Now it's over to Jackson Ruthven. Ruthven on the right wing. Tries to cut in towards the middle. It's going to be knocked away, and it's going to be back onto the stick of Chin. Now it's over to Ben Ruthven. Ben controls it behind his own net, gives it away to Chin. Cameron Chin. Now it's across to Bill. Bill tries to slice his way in. He's going to get knocked off the puck, and the puck's going to be behind the Grizzlies' net, and the Grizzlies come away with it with a drop pass. Now it's moved over to across. Liam Hoff scores! A pass right to Hoff, and Hoff beats Fisher on the glove side, and it's 2-0 for the Grizzlies. Face-off, it's control wind by the Grizzlies, and they're going to regroup behind their own net onto the stick of Berger. Now Berger plays it across to the far side. In come the Grizzlies again. Hoff drives the net. Now it's dropped behind for Bluler. Bluler in with a long shot right into the chest of Fisher. Fisher's going to play it to his left. Now it's taken away there by Cameron Chin. Chin goes up over to Jackson Ruthven. Has his brother Ben Ruthven going to the net. Jackson out wide. Still controls. Can't get a shot away as he's on the near side, and he's going to play the puck all the way back to Bill. Bill goes over to Ben Ruthven. Ben to Chin. Chin backed over to Bill. Bill trying to feed Chin. Pass gets broken up. Now Liam Hoff in alone on a breakaway. Hoff scores! And that was Ryan Pouliot with that pass to Hoff to bring on the breakaway. Now Purves back in as it's 3-0 for the Grizzlies. Purves behind the net. Tries to get the puck over to Lucas Davidson. Can't. Now it's over to Davidson. Davidson backhands it across over to Abbott. Abbott drives out wide on the right side. Abbott in, shooting. Cooper shuts the door for the whistle. Faceoff going to be coming in on the far side. To the glove of Cooper. It's controlled by the great guys. One back over to Abbott. Abbott gives the puck over to Barlowwise. Now over to Purves. In comes Barlowwise in, shooting on Cooper, and Cooper swallows it up.
Is number 9, is that his Purge, right?
It's back over to Abbott. Abbott over to Purves. Purves snaps one off the post, loose shot wide by Davidson. Puck's deep in the corner. Is going to be there by, and Samura now has control. And alone shooting, stopped by Fisher. Over to Purves. Can't get a shot away as it's going to be back the other way. It's going to be all the way down. It's going to be onto the stick now of Quinn Abbott. Abbott leaves it there for Fisher. Who's back at the side? It's going to be up the other side. Now Jackson Ruthven has control. Ruthven sends the puck across over to Barlowwise. Barlowwise in for Purves. Purves tips it on goal and saved by Cooper. Great guys have control of the puck back the other way. Now it's onto the stick of Jackson Ruthven. Jackson goes out wide, still controls, let the shot go, and reaching out with the glove is Cooper as it's going to go wide past the glove. It's held in by Cameron Chin. Chin moves the puck down the right wing. It's going to be wrapped around. It's going to come over to Lucas Bill. Bill goes to Chin. Now it's going to be collected there by Wilson. Justin Wilson now leaves the puck. Under the stick of Berger. And it's turned over. Behind the net. Barlowwise battling for the puck. Behind the net. And it's turned over. Now the Grizzlies have control and they look to skate it away. Williams has the puck as he's going to move outside. And controls. Moves into the middle. Back across. Off the skate of Kindry. Kindry scores! And Grizzlies start back in their own zone with the puck, and away they come. and it's taken away. Now, away comes Ben Ruthven down the wing, trying to go across to Jackson, and it can't get tipped. Sent across, and it's going to be knocked down. Puck is at the side, and it's now going to be taken away. Now away comes Lucas Davidson. Davidson controls it at the other side. Davidson throws it in the middle. Loose puck at the side. Over to Kyle. And Kyle just can't get a look on it. Good chance there for Kyle Johnson. In tight there. Liam Hobb with a shot. It's going to be saved by Fisher. It's a loose puck. Now Shane Purves takes away the puck. Purves across to Davidson, and it's going to be knocked away. As his pass can't get there, but Davidson makes a move to the corner, throws it in front, and it's going to be steered wide. Abbott across to Lucas Davidson. Davidson in tight, can't get a clean look. As now the Grizzlies steal, and Hoff's going to try to make a move, but it's turned over. Back under the stick of Luke Davidson. Davidson into the right side. In front there, shot there back. Kyle Johnson's going to be steered aside by Cooper. Purves battling on the near side for the puck. It's coming over to Hoff. Now Hoff in front of Bluelers, shooting high. Fisher might have got a piece of it with the glove. Now it's moved up ahead. Onto the right side, it's Shane Purves in with Quinn Abbott. Purves dancing around, can't get a loop. Davidson shooting, saved by Cooper on the rebound. Cooper across with the save. Back to Abbott. Over to Purves. Purves moves down the left wing. Tries to throw it off the skate. It does come to Davidson. Davidson puts it wide. Davidson battles it in the corner. Sends it at the puck over to Kyle Johnson. Johnson in tight, puts it high. Now it's Pouliot. Gives the puck back to McQuay. McQuay to Pouliot off his skate. And Pouliot just has it go too far off his skate. Now it's back over to Luke Davidson. Davidson across to Kyle Johnson to the backhand, put wide. Now back to Pouliot. Pouliot moves down the left wing. Gives the puck over to Hoff. Hoff into the right side. Loses control behind the goal line with the puck, and it's taken away now by the great guys. Away they come. Back through center. Moved it over to Barlowwise. Barlowwise goes to the net. Around Barlowwise scores! Back on the other side, it's Kindry that has the puck. Kindry now moves it over to Samura. Puck is down in the corner, now moved over to Williams. Williams centers it. Out goes over to Samura. Samura with a little stick handle to the backhand. Samura backhands in front and scores, beats Fisher. Over to Chin. Now Chin wins the puck back over to Jackson Ruthven. Ruthven sends the puck across, and it's shot wide. I believe that was Barlowwise with a grade A look in front. And it was Barlowwise, and he puts it wide. Now Williams comes in back down the right side. Centers in front to Kindry. Kindry across. Scores! That's Desi Bergot with the goal. Right back in come the Grizzlies, and they tuck it in on the rebound, beating Fisher. And this period has been all Grizzlies. It's 7-1 with 5:47 to go. They have really come out and dominated from moment puck drop happened. Now it's Cameron Chin. Comes in, moves the puck across, and it's going to be over to Davidson. Davidson can't control, so now Williams controls the puck. Moved over to Kindry. Kindry back to Williams. Williams to Kindry. Loose puck on this side, and it's moved aside. Up over to Luke Davidson. Davidson coming in on the right side. Davidson drives, shooting. Cooper with the save. Puck is loose at the goal line, and it's swiped away. Puck's going to come squirting out. It comes to Davidson. Back now for Bill. Over to Ben Ruthven. Ben drives out wide with a high shot that's going to be steered aside by Cooper and into the netting and out of play with 4:49 to go in the first period. Over to Chin, back to Barlowwise. Barlowwise in, shoots and it's put wide. Might have got just deflected at the last second wide as Cooper was ready for that one. Back now the other way. It's flipped across to Bluler. And Bluler turns it over to Davidson. Davidson backhands it over to Ben Ruthven. Ben Ruthven and Lucas Bill on a 2-on-1 bouncing puck. Bill can't settle it down. Now moves it over to Ben Ruthven. Ben tries to throw it in front. His pass gets blocked on the Grizzlies back the other way. Wilson and Hoff in with a shot in on Fisher, who just freezes for the whistle. Dancing in his own zone. There was Bluler. Bluler gives the puck across over to Wilson. Wilson, sharp angle shot there, saved by Fisher with 3:39 to play. Grizzlies win the faceoff. They move the puck. Back on the stick of Berger. Berger battling, tries to give it over to Hoff. Now Purves moves the puck free, but it's back onto the stick. There of Carter Berger. Berger moves the puck down low. Sharp angle shot goes high. It's going to wrap all the way around. Bluler settles it down with 3 minutes to play in the first period. It's 7-1 for the Grizzlies. Now into Hoff. Hoff alone. Can't get a clean shot in on Fisher. Now back in comes Purves. Purves to the far side. Tries to throw it towards the middle. It's going to be knocked away. Back on the stick of Hoff. A little tie-up in that far side. It frees up the puck over to Wilson. Wilson down the wing. Trepangle shot. Knocked away by Fisher. Fisher moves the puck up ahead. Now it's on the stick of Jackson Ruthven. Ruthven on the right side in, shooting. Cooper with a save. And he's going to just knock the puck into the corner. Wilson gathers. Now it's moved down to Hoff. Hoff walks in front, shooting. Saved by Fisher as he stands tall. Now back over to Jackson Ruthven. And he looks to go for a skate as he settles the puck down with 2 minutes to play. Jackson in across to Perv, scores! Abbott into the corner. On the right side, trying to play the puck back with 1:30 to play. Now McQuay controls. He's bouncing puck, it's trying to get settled down. It's over to Barlowwise on the right wing. Barlowwise trying to dance around, gets around McQuay. Barlowwise still controls. Around the net. Tries to move it over to Abbott. Pouliot comes in to break it up, bouncing puck over to Samira as he chops at it. As it comes back over to Quinn Abbott. Abbott moves the puck down to Shane Purves. Purves on the right side. Purves scores! Quickly off the faceoff, Grizzlies in on a breakaway, shooting, and it's stone cold saved by Fisher. As we're in the last minute of play, 45 seconds to go in the first period, it's over to Abbott. Abbott in, throws it in front there, it's tipped and scores. What a pass by Quinn Abbott to Barlowwise, who was right on the doorstep, and it's 3 unanswered goals here by the great guys to make it 7-4 with 37.6 seconds still to go in the period. Away comes Samura with 20 seconds to go. Samura out wide, still controls. Moves over to the near side. Samura across to McQuay. 15 seconds to go. McQuay throws it towards the net, loose puck, and it's just rolled in past Fisher. Now it's over to Pouliot with 3 seconds to go, and that'll do it for the first period as the buzzer sounds just as the Grizzlies put it off the post. And that'll do it for the first period. After one, it's 8 for the Grizzlies, 4 for the Great Guys, shots being 21-18. We'll be back after the intermission for the second. And we are back with our coverage here of this game. We're in the second period. Remains 8-4 for the Grizzlies as they're trying to move to 3-2. Moved up over to Cameron Chin. Chin on the near side. Moves it over to Luke Davidson. Davidson shooting! Knocked away by Cooper. Now the puck comes free for the Grizzlies, but they turn it over. Now back over to Lucas Bill. Bill drives, controls, can't get a clean shot away. Has the puck into the corner. Bill sends it to Davidson. Davidson lets the shot go. It's sticked aside by Cooper into the corner. Great guys still controlling the puck down low. In front, Davidson shooting. Knocked away by the pad of Cooper. It comes over to Bailey Samura. Now, away comes Samura with speed, with Williams. Across to Williams. Oh, Fisher gets across! With a marvelous save. As he was also able to knock that puck into the netting. Getting across. His best save of the game. Now Jackson. Ruthven pushes the puck ahead, but he overskates the puck and it's back the other way. Now it's over to Carter Berger. Berger in shooting, and that's going to be blocked into the netting and out of play. 16:33 remaining. Grizzlies move the puck onto the far side. Now passing it down low over to the stick of Williams. Williams bouncing around. With a pass across, it's going to go wide behind the net. Back on the stick of Williams. Williams gives it over to Carter Berger. Berger onto the half wall. Moves the puck back to the top of the point. And it's slid across to the near side. Now Wilson goes around the net, still controlling the puck with the backhand as he backhands it to Berger. They swap spots. Now it's fed all the way back over to Williams. Williams bobbles the puck, gets it over to Berger. Berger's pass, broken up by Jackson Ruthven. Now Ruthven trying to come in alone, and he's going to get tracked down from behind. But his brother Ben Ruthven picks up the puck, gets a shot away, and it's going to be put wide. Back to the way the Grizzlies come as they have space down the right wing. They throw it in front. Fisher across with the save. Now Davidson. And on a breakaway, Davidson on the backhand scores! Abbott with a little board battle at the far side. Frees the puck. Onto the stick of Purves. Purves moves it over to Barlevois. Barlevois in front to Johnson, who scores! And the Grizzlies, after being up 7-1, are now only leading 8-6 with plenty of time to go here in this final period, with it being a 2-goal game. It's 8-6 for the Grizzlies. Back up over to Hoff. Hoff moves the puck over to McQuay. Now Johnson steals. Moves it to Barlevois. Barlevois shooting off the mask of Cooper. Bouncing puck in the air. It's going to be gloved down by Hoff. In stride as he moves in along Pervs. Liam Hoff stops. Waits. Drives towards the goal. Is going to get checked and knocked down. Might have had a little bit of a slip. It's over to the stick of Pervs. Now to McQuay. Up to Hoff. Hoff fires the puck across. Abbott's going to steal. Abbott up to Barlevois. Barlevois with Johnson. Barlevois takes the shot to Johnson. And it's going to be now over to Hoff. Away comes Hoff. Hoff moves the puck across to the far side to McQuay. McQuay swaps with Hoff. McQuay still controls, goes around the net, and sends the puck all the way to his own zone. 5 minutes into the second and final period here in Game 1 of this Wednesday night North Shore Inland Adult Hockey League. Now away comes Abbott. Quinn Abbott down the far side as he sends the puck all the way back as he was in a little bit of a hole in the corner. Puck fed over to trying to go to Barlevois. Can't get to him. It comes down to Abbott. Abbott loses the battle to Samir in the corner, but Abbott pulls it back over to Barlevois, shooting it, putting it wide, looking to go short side. Now back comes Williams. Now down to Samira with Pouliot towards the goal. It's going to be deflected wide. Loose puck to the side of the goal. Battling around. Pouliot there. And the whistle will go with 12:16 to go. Now it's over to Burgott. Down to Kindry. Over to Burgott. Can't control. Now Williams battling in there. Gets the puck over to Burgott. Burgott over to Samura. Down to Williams. Williams battles along the side as he tries to move the puck, but it's going to be blocked and it's going to ricochet over to the far side. Williams still controls as he moves the puck back over to Samura. Samura doing a great job just controlling that puck for the Grizzlies, as it's a very possession game right now, as it's a 2-goal game with under 12 minutes to play. Now it's taken away. There comes Davidson. Davidson moves it over to Ruthven. Ruthven stumbles. Loose puck at the side, and as it comes right to Cooper, he will just cover for that whistle. Cross over to Burgart. It's going to be a loose puck. Now it's controlled in there by Berger. Carter Berger still controls as he moves the puck off the wall. Down to Bluler. Bluler moves it across to Burgart. And it's taken away there by Lucas Davidson. In there with Ruthven. Davidson shooting on Cooper. Cooper makes the save. Loose puck. It's put wide through the crease. What a chance for the great guys. Now back in comes Berger. Down the left wing, Berger snaps one. Loose puck. Saved in front. Scores Williams as Fisher tries to dive across. Up over to Ben Ruthven. Goes down to Purves. Back over to Ben. Ben overskates it on the backhand, but he gets it back. Has Abbott. Sends the puck over to Abbott. Abbott gives it over to Purves. Purves into the corner. As we're under 10 minutes to play. Back to Abbott. Abbott tries to walk around. Feed the puck across, and it's going to be taken away and ricocheting around as it comes back over to Quinn Abbott. It's a 3-goal game. Now it's over to Kyle Johnson. Kyle Johnson sends the puck across to Ben Ruthven. Gets a shot away. It's going to be steered aside. Ben and Kyle collide into each other as Ben loses a footing. Now Berger to Hoff. Hoff across. Shooting. Saving there on Wilson was a nice Fisher save. And it's back on the stick of Purves. Purves drives out wide, still controls, now surveys. Gives it over to Abbott with Berger watching him high. Abbott with a little spinorama. Like Kenny Wu from the Mighty Ducks and scores! Now away comes Samura with great speed. Samura, shimmy shakes and scores! Puck's moved up over to Samura. Samura, cross-ice pass, or cross-floor pass, I should say. Now it's taken away there by Ruthven. Ruthven gets it over to Purves. Purves back to Ruthven. Ruthven on the right side, shooting in, and it's knocked away by the blocker to Cooper. And now it is Samura with 8 minutes to play. Samura moves the puck up over to the captain, McQuay. Dropping it for Wilson. Wilson to McQuay. McQuay around to the right side, still controls. Sends it over to Wilson. Wilson let the shot go. Fisher bobbles it and holds it down, drops it off for Purves. Purves moves in on the right wing. In, shooting, knocked out by the pad of Cooper. Now Hoff pushes the puck ahead onto Wilson, who's alone. Backhand, saved by Fisher, the rebound. Hoff scores! Ruthven comes in, drives out wide. Ruthven still in, shooting, and his shot's going to be blocked, and it's going to bounce into the corner. Grizzlies looking to hold on to this victory. They've led the entire game. There's 6:50 to go. Onto the stick of Berger. Pulls away from Ruthven. Kindry to Pouliot. Back to Kindry. Leaves it from Berger. Kindry looks to get a clean shot away. It's going to be blocked, and it comes over to Barlavois. Barlavois settles the puck down behind his own net as his team trails by 4 with under 7 minutes to play. Moves the puck down to Jackson Ruthven. Now it's across to Barlowwise. That's a shot go, steered aside by Cooper into the netting and out of play. Now it's over to Bill. Sends the puck down to Chin. Chin controls. Moves out wide. Cameron Chin controls. Moves in. Shooting. Knocked away. Now Williams has the puck. Williams for the Great Guys looks to break out as he goes down the far side. Sorry, that's Kindry. My apologies. Kindry to Pouliot. Pouliot in tight with a shot. Knocked away by Fisher. Pouliot over to Berger. Carter Berger goes around. Berger looking to go again 1-on-4 as Berger pulls back around. Now drives out wide, fakes it back, moves the puck down to the right side. Grizzlies doing a fantastic job of controlling this puck and moving it around. Over to Pouliot. Trying to go to Kindry. It's going to be broken up. Kindry fights to get that puck back as he's hounded hard by Cameron Chin, but Kindry still controls. Bouncing puck's going to be swatted away by Fisher. Looks awkward on that one. Over to Pouliot. Pouliot lets a shot go. It's going to be blocked in front. Now moved over to Barlowwise. Over to Lucas Bill. Barlowwise. Davidson. Saved by Cooper. Loose puck. Cleared by the Grizzlies. Up to Pouliot. Going 1-on-1 with Abbott. Pouliot has a couple helpers joining him. Pouliot still goes out wide, shooting. Fisher knocks it down with a glove. It comes over to Abbott. Abbott moves the puck up over to Davidson. Davidson with Ruthven. 1-on-2. Davidson puts it way wide. Grizzlies turn it back the other way. Little back and forth right now in this game one of three tonight. Grizzlies control as they move the puck out wide. On the right side, Grizzlies still control. They drive to the backhand. Knocked away by Fisher. Abbott up over to David, up over to Purves. Purves goes back behind. Puck stolen by Williams. Williams goes out wide, shooting, putting it wide. But Fisher looks down and uncomfortable, trying to get up. Scores on the backhand, Wilson. McQuay has the puck behind the net for the Grizzlies with 2:50 to play. Great Guys trying to control the puck as they can't get it loose. And the Grizzlies move it over to McQuay. McQuay across, Purves intercepts. Can't control, loose puck. Just knocked away. McQuay's gonna take it back to his own side and then try to move in on the far side. McQuay behind the net. In front there, Fisher across, makes a save, loose puck, Fisher again makes the save. Comes over to Kyle Johnson. Trying to go over to Jackson Ruthven as it goes past him and down. Now with the space. In comes Bluler. Bluler in, puts it high into the netting and out of play with 1:55 to go. Giving away over to Kyle Johnson to the backhand. Oh, Cooper with a blocker save. Johnson still behind the net. Feeds it in front to Purves. Purves lets the shot go. It's going to be blocked. Back on the stick of Johnson. Kyle Johnson in around shooting, and that's going to be deflected into the netting and out of play with 1:25 to go. Over to Pouliot. Sends it all the way down for Hoff as we're in the last minute of play in this game. And it's going to be taken away there by Jackson Ruthven as he gives the puck up over to Abbott. Abbott comes in on the back end. Can't get a clean look as it's back over to Jackson Ruthven. Now it's taken away there by Hoff. Hoff with Pouliot on a 2-on-1. Across to Pouliot off his skate. It's going to be taken there by Purves as the puck ricochets into the corner. 35 seconds to go. As the Grizzlies are going to be moving on with a victory and then go to 3-2. Our next game of the night is the 9 p.m. game. It's going to be featuring the White Foxes and the Holes. White Foxes are a 2-2 team versus the 2-win. 1 loss and 1 overtime loss to Holes. That game is next as soon as this one's over, as it's going to be about 10 seconds more of this game as Abbott back with the puck as he moves it across over to Johnson. Johnson to Purves. Purves stopped by Cooper, and that'll do it for this game. Stay tuned next as Foxes and the Holes is next.